Welcome to TG Retro Gamers. Welcome to 2018. This is our first episode for the year, and as Forbes promised some of you on Facebook, we are taking things up a notch, and we're only going to play...
Get naked.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do we not always? Okay. Oh, on screen. Oh. Nintendo Wii.
The Nintendo Wii console.
I thought you used the blue one.
No. No, this is the TG Retro Gamer special one. This is the black one with red buttons on it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'll give you that, yeah. Right, so what we're playing today, I don't know if you can see right now.
We're playing Need for Speed Carbon.
That's right.
I feel for this episode, I'm going to be full NOS mode, full Songdon.
Yeah.
What you got for me? Master driving Mike Langabit. Who knows?
Who knows? Nobody knows.
Right, so this is a bit of a odd one for us, isn't it? Because Nintendo Wii motion controls. Is it going to translate to how the show works? Let's find out. We've hidden our sensor bar over to this side. We've got the Wii Remote and Nunchuck, which is the only control method this game supports. It got a GameCube release. However, it doesn't use the GameCube controller. So it uses its own unique method. I think that was to make up for the fact that this version, unlike the next gen versions, doesn't have online play. So I think they needed to add something that was going to differentiate between its other version.
Yeah, well, Nintendo's got to think of something.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically motion controls in this game. It was a launch game for the Wii in both the NTSC territories and also the PAL territories. Over here, 8th of December. I think it was... Crikey, what was it? In November, maybe? For November...
For us? Wasn't it December?
December 8th for us.
Yeah.
PAL regions, as part of the launch line, the gargantuan amount of games that came out of the launch for the Wii. November 19th? 19th? 16th, between the 16th and 20th of November of 2006 was where it came out in North America.
Yes.
No Japanese release.
No Japanese. It's quite surprising for the amount of Japanese cars. It'll be right up their street.
Hey, I like it. Right up their street. Good. That you can find in the Mike Langabit 2018 joke book. Available on all good bookstockists now.
That's a copy. Bookstockists.
Yeah. It's a good book, just have to look for it. Right, okay, so Nunchuck, Wii Remote.
Okay. For all you Most Wanted fans out there, this is definitely one that's quite similar to that, but we believe it's more like Underground, don't we? Just because of the weather.
Yeah, very much like Underground 1 and 2, isn't it?
Exactly.
Night
time, clear streets.
Yeah.
Except you got the police on this one. You got the hot pursuit.
Did you not have that in Underground 1 and 2? No. Right, okay, I'm not very familiar with Need for Speed games, you see. Now, I skipped Most Wanted. I own it on the 360, never played it. My girlfriend at the time was really hot on Most Wanted, loved it, and she was really good at it as well. But I looked at it and thought, maybe this is a bit too much for me. I bought Underground 1 on the GameCube purely for a technical standpoint, because my boss at the time was like, this game looks amazing, you've got to experience this game, so I bought it. And this is my first time with Carbon. So far from our practice play run, I've been quite impressed by this.
I like it. I like the nunchucks.
Yeah, it kind of works, doesn't it?
It really does. Strangely, I don't think I can do this. I need that controller. But strangely, better. Now,
the Wii version has different control methods. You can hold it from the side to control it. I wouldn't recommend it. There are different nunchuck methods where you control the nunchuck side to side like that. So I've been experimenting with the control method so you don't have to, and I found if you are going to pick up this game, control method number 5 is the way to go, because naturally conventional movement of the car left and right is the nunchuck. You've got a brake, which is here, your trick manoeuvres that you do, your slipstreams, your NOS and all that lot is controlled by this one, and your acceleration is done by tipping the remote forward and then bringing it up for lightening up on your acceleration. But in actual fact, in a lot of the earlier races, at least, that I've played, you could just keep it full throttle and use that one as a brake, and it's quite easy to do because the roads are quite wide.
You've got handbrake on that one as well?
Yes, you do, yeah. Absolutely. Moving to the menu system on this, you've got your career, you've got your cars that you've accumulated, all controlled with the D-pad, your challenge series, quick races, reward cards which you get through the career mode for doing different goals, I think you achieved some of them when you were playing on the practice paper as well.
Okay.
Your stats, so you can see what we've basically done. We've played this one time. Our best race time is 2 minutes 20. Don't hold it against us. Game completion, we're on 3% of the career.
Nice.
Game completion 1% overall. We haven't lost any races, so that's all good. Yeah. Hardly raced any. You got your options.
Something I read on here, I don't know if you actually came to this option, shame you can't see it now.
Yeah.
You choose a class of cars and you stick to that class throughout the game.
Oh,
Is
really?
that right?
Okay.
Did you have to choose a class when you started this?
Yeah, quite possibly. I don't think I was paying attention, to be honest.
Right. Because that's quite interesting. If you've got to stick to that, not the car, the class of cars, all the way through, because it makes you want to come back and try the other classes.
Right.
So it makes you come back again.
So longevity in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Which I enjoy in games.
Yeah, yeah. No, I must admit, I'm the same as you.
Like with the different storylines, if you pick, where you got to pick certain options, makes you want to do it again, but pick the other option, doesn't it?
Yeah.
See what.
Like Oblivion.
Difference. Oblivion
is a perfect example of that.
Exactly.
Yes.
And GTA, where you can kill off certain characters. What's that?
That was who you can choose to be in your team to help you. So I think they all have different things that get mapped to the action button. As you can see, okay, this is our control method.
Yeah.
By pressing up on the D-pad, you can see behind the vehicle, see how much damage you've done.
Okay.
So the character models aren't quite up to the standards of the other generational versions. So, for example, original Xbox, PS3 and Xbox 360 look better. But for Wii, this is quite acceptable. It's a launch game anyway, so chances are it would have taken its roots from the GameCube version. As you can see, my meter's filling in the top left-hand corner there, which is going to allow me to, I think, boost my car at some point in the very near future. Don't really need it in the earlier races. This is quite a relaxed environment. Quite a bit of elastic banding on the AI though, so it keeps the cars very close to you at all times. Right. So you don't really ever get massively ahead. Fill my bar.
Yeah, this is. Are you doing the speed already? Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is more crew races than head to head.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no what's it called? Drag racing on this, is there?
No, you've got drift racing.
Brian drift racing, yeah. Because at the time when this came out, I believe Tokyo Drift came out, which is the biggest thing, drifting instead of the drag racing.
Yeah.
So yeah, they focus more on that. What's drag?
Yeah.
We need the drag.
That would have been around 06, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but Need for Speed has always done that. Since the Fast and Furious films came out, they've looked closely at it and developed their game around that film.
They have, yeah, and that's where their popularity has been with the sort of masses.
Exactly, yeah. Even storylines as well. They try to do something similar, something quite dramatic, as well as just racing a car.
Yeah. The races are quite short and snappy on this, which I actually really like for racing games.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be racing 5-6 laps like you do in Project Gotham Racing, which was around the same time as this.
Yeah.
I really like a short, snappy round, so I'm not getting bored of playing the same sort of circuits. But at the same time, you do race the same circuits with different goals, which is pretty cool.
But there's a little bit of twist on doing the same circuits all the time. The alleyways.
Right, yes, the shortcuts and stuff.
Shortcuts and stuff like that, yeah. So when you get used to certain races, you can start doing these and you become better and better. So as the races get harder, at least you know where these alleyways are.
Kind of reminds me a bit of Burnout in that sense, and Need for Speed would later go on to replace the Burnout series anyway.
Nice one.
So,
pick one of these up for about 700 quid now.
Yeah, you can, yeah. That would have been a really expensive car back then.
Yeah.
Rotary engine.
Yeah. Lovely car.
So this serves as the last Need for Speed game on Nintendo's previous hardware, so the Game Boy Advance, GameCube. The Game Boy Advance got
everything.
Own the City, didn't it? Yeah, because the portable version's Own the City was on PSP, DS, Game Boy Advance. This particular version, first one for the Wii, last one for the GameCube. It also came up for the original Xbox, the Xbox 360. Came up for PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3 later in 2007. It released on Mac OS X. It came out on PC. And it came out on Zebu or Zemo or Zebo or...
Oh, that thing, yeah.
That was, yeah. That's pre-installed on that, but we don't really care about that.
No.
Being honest with you.
But look at us, we're playing a Wii for the first time.
Yes, we are.
Playing with Wii is great.
Yeah. Chucking around the Wii. It's quite quick loading. It doesn't really take that long to load, which is good. Wii games can be notoriously difficult for, taking forever to load up.
Yeah.
But this one's alright.
It certainly is, yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that. I find that the structure of vehicles at the beginning, you've got maybe 6-7 vehicles across different manufacturers. You unlock more as the game goes on. You tune the cars, create your own sort of stickers and stuff to put on them, personalise it. And the full motion video in this game, I think, is motion capture real actors as well.
Yeah.
So it's much like Sky Captain: The World of Tomorrow, where it's done in sort of a CG-like, almost dream sequence world. She's loving it. She's actually a pedestrian who's just walking in the street at this moment in time. She got confused and on the road.
So the difference between these sort of games, you can always try knocking her down, but it's impossible.
Yeah, it is.
GTA, you can't actually knock it down. You can enjoy it, you get to live your dreams. Right, as he's playing this, we'll do a little price range for this. We did 2 prices for our 2 favourite consoles for this game. This in particular on the Wii, looking at about £2–5, anywhere in between. If it's cheaper than £2, it's definitely worth it, so look out for that.
God, that's a bargain, isn't it?
Yeah, check out the condition, obviously. However, for the Cube, I'll give like anything under £7.
Oh, really? It's because it was a very, very late release for the game,
Yeah.
And I tell you what, its best-selling version was on the PlayStation 2.
Right.
And I think followed after that would be the Xbox 360 version.
Right, okay.
The Wii version sold relatively well. GameCube version sold very, very poorly. And the original Xbox version didn't really sell that well either because it wasn't really marketed that well.
Did it not look good on that console? Because I believe that could have really upheld it.
What, the original Xbox?
Yeah.
Yes, it looked lovely on the original
Yeah,
Xbox.
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, original Xbox always got its own sort of bespoke versions of stuff, really.
If it could be both on original Xbox and 360, it's got to look good on the original Xbox.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's going to hold its own against the 360.
Yeah, because on the 360 you think that it can do better. Just because it's a newer console, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the PlayStation 3 version sold the worst, if anything.
Yeah.
Which is not surprising, really, because considering the high price tag of the PlayStation 3 hardware when it first launched.
That is it. It's not just that. It was the games they were releasing. It was like, my God, you want to get that? So you won't really think about a game like this.
No.
You got Metal Gear Solids. You know, you can't go more of that.
Yeah, Resistance 4 Man, Motorstorm
Kingdom
as well.
Hearts, things like that. Yeah, so you won't really think, oh, I'm going to get Need for Speed for the PlayStation.
But then you wouldn't really expect people to buy it on the Wii, in all honesty.
True.
Yeah, the Wii was a very casual console, but
if you get bored of sport games and Mario, you're probably going to swing by the old racing games.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. And considering the options at launch with racing games, you had, there was a monster truck game. There was also this odd cel-shaded like racing game, GT series or something it was called.
Right,
we'll probably cover that at some other point. Excite Truck, I think, might have been quite close to the launch of the Wii as well. So all of these games were quite lacking in depth versus this, which had a ton of content, took all the content from the other versions aside from the online play, and shoehorned it into a lesser version.
Right, okay.
Yeah. I mean, some would claim that the Wii isn't really as powerful as the GameCube, to be honest. Yeah, that's open to debate. It is open to debate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put down your debate.
Yeah.
What is more powerful, the Cube or the Wii?
Just let us know.
Yeah.
But
that's an interesting one though. We should definitely cover something like that.
Yeah, we should look into that. Maybe do side by side and see what happens.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is the closest you're going to get really to a burnout game on the Wii as well.
Oh yeah.
You know, that particular series never came across the Wii. Almost did, but didn't. More on that probably another.
Need for Speed really does outlive all the racing games, doesn't it?
It does. It does. Yeah, this and
Very
Gran
long.
Turismo, I think, are probably the two stalwarts of the
Gran
racing genre.
Turismo's definitely trying to stay alive, yeah, but I think maybe bringing out a game now and again is probably their best bet. If they did it quite often like Need for Speed, they'd probably be destroyed.
Yeah, absolutely.
It would waste their money.
No, I'm totally with you. Probably worth noting on a footer on this is that this game in general was first shown off at Nintendo's E3 conference in 2006.
Oh, right, okay.
Presumably that would have been on the GameCube sizzle reel, with the Wii version probably added a little bit later. Because I don't think the Wii was common knowledge quite.
Yeah, with the nunchucks, wasn't that quite popular? Obviously, people was like, "Oh my god, nunchucks!" You know, instead of the controller, so people would have been quite into that.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I suppose you're right there. But GT series, that's what it's called. Right. Where can we find this game locally?
Locally to Plymouth, hometown, homegrown, home bride.
Mother's Pride. Mother Care.
What was it doing again?
Mother of Power. Where we can find it.
Where we can find this game. Right, of course you've got the fantastic Want stores. 3 of them located in around the Plymouth City area.
That's where this version came from.
Yeah.
For £1.95, which I think is a bargain. Missing the manual, but you know, it's
really good.
Works absolutely
perfect.
Wii game. Yeah. Crazy, that would have been about.
And if you're thinking, God, these guys do retros 2006, come on, 12 years now.
12 years ago, yeah, just let that sink in. 2006, we're in 2018 now. Yeah, 2 generations behind this console is.
Yeah.
So, Tech Outlet, I think.
Tech Outlet,
worth a mention.
Game Zone, is it called?
These guys. Now, if you pick up one of these leaflets, you know, they're moving in sort of the realms of doing trading cards and things like that. If you add £100 worth of content to your cart, you get 10% back in store credit with one of these. So, you know, pop in store, check out what Retro Treasure's got, pick up one of these leaflets.
Absolute treasures. I will mention that. Really, really good treasures.
Some great stuff we picked up from them. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, check it out. Let's do a little bit of reviewing, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So, let's go a little bit backwards. Let's go controls first.
Controls? I'm going to give it 7. Yeah, definitely. I thought I'd be frightened off by the Wii controls. I'm quite happy with it.
Okay, I'm going to give it an 8.
Okay, good. Yeah. You took to it straight away, actually.
I really did.
Music, sound.
It's just the usual
EA tracks.
Yeah, the
Of the time.
drum and bass, the very techno stuff.
Remix of Goldfrapp and a bit of Gary
Trying to
Newman
get your
in there as
adrenaline
well.
going, which is basically what I need, but it's not really making me squirm. So, 7?
I'll go with an 8. Yeah,
8?
I quite like the tracks on the game, yeah.
Okay.
Graphics?
Graphics? Can't complain, is a Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does what it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it still looks okay.
I'm just going to go with 8.
Okay. I'm going to give it a 7 on graphics.
I'll see I'm wasting my ink on this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Don't talk about your ink.
Yeah.
Do you even have a pen anymore?
What else here?
Cool.
Gameplay?
Gameplay, it's a quite a good Need for Speed, not the best. I'm going to knock it down to a 7.
Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8 because I quite enjoyed it.
Excellent, so we're basically the same on this one.
Yeah, both, what, 7.5?
Yeah, 7.5. Nice.
7.5 pop. First episode 2018. Brief shout out, Bob Phillips, John Robson, religiously staying with us.
Christian Pease.
Yeah, Jinx.
Can't talk now.
Good. And that's probably the episode done, isn't it?
Yeah.
Catch all our previous episodes, all 44 of them that have been before this point. Like, subscribe, drop us a comment, see what you want played. Tell us what you want played. And I guess we'll see you next game.
Yeah. Welcome to 2018. Hope you enjoyed the episode. It's only going to get better.
Things
No promises. No, things only get better. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate all you watching at the moment. Coming this far. Well done you. Well done you. So shout out to you. Whoever you are, shout out to you. Thanks for joining. See you next game.
See you next game.
See you next game.